particular group, everyone on separate score lines, things like that. We really want to be able to mix this one up. Edward Gaming looking absolutely amazing. But also, I mean, remember, the last time we had a 6-0, it was in 2017. It was Longzhu Gaming at
scrap with the pride the way it is. Surely also going to JJ. Don't know if you can walk up, Steel.
Yeah, that's a face check. Level 4 to level 5 as over the wall goes Scout. They're looking for first blood, and they should be able to find it. Shueisha is going to go down as well. Immediately, Arya pops him, and that's a 1-for-1.
Now, you see how slow EDG played as well, and how respectful DFM still feel like they need to have to play, because Gang was already roaming up. He was already around mid lane by the time that EDG said, okay, no problem, we know the timing windows in this. Viper and Mako, you shove out the lane, they shoved it out, forcing Utapon to stay there, roam mid. If you can't find that, you can't really opt into it, have to back off, basically waste time trying to get an objective that they're not even getting. And now EDG further building that lead.
Well, that's an ulti to come through from Viper here, as Gang needs to be careful. Doesn't have level 6 yet. It's a decent headbutt, but I have a feeling Mako should be able to catch up. But no, Viper is going to pick it up with a blast going all too easy. Caught clearing vision.
Yeah, that's the Herald crashed through, and now you get a free Drake, so you have even further this small advantage. And EDG, they're playing with no egos. They're not playing to prove anything before fight, but they're just not taking any risks. They're not walking into anything like this.
Yeah, Mako almost did, as you attempted the cast curse. Didn't quite work out there, Wolf, unfortunately, because Mako heads up. Not going to face check that rush. For good reason, as Arya heads on forward, but he immediately gets ulted and explodes. This is why the LeBlanc has a tough time in this matchup. But the fight is still ongoing. It's a decent heroic charge there from Evie, but he's still going to fall down. Mako, in fact, is the one that picks up the kill. And EDG, a couple more on the board, and are now looking to pick up Shirley for their reward.
It's death by 1,000 paper cuts in this game for DFM. It really does feel like. I mean, you don't have any agency, and every time you try to, or every time it looks like they might make a mistake, they might walk too close, you could turn it.
Well, there's a headbutt pulverized, but the tower is going to fall down. The Unbreakable will on Gang will keep him alive for the moment, but EDG are just taking everything that they want.
Controversial statement. I think EDG's pretty good.
Whoa. When was that controversial?
Hey, I had him over FPX. Just piece by piece, step by step, but they're starting to get a massive lead now.
And there you also see the problem. Then it's straight up 5v5, especially if you lose one of your most potent damage dealers. You're just not going to be able to actually kill anyone on EDG.
Is Evie's teleport not really going to do too much? Is the Empowered Shock Blast going to soften up the members of DFM as well as now EDG wanting to get the last few points of health as that headbutt pulverize worked out. But Mako's just going to quickness his way out and the cow is going to fall. Grand Entrance going to also knock them up, but Mako does fall down and Evie's going to be able to knock one away, but it's just not enough. A double kill now for JJ, as DFM are just going to limp away.
And I understand the desperation from DFM. I understand why Steel flashes forward there, because it feels like there's nothing to do.
Yeah, I mean, here at Worlds so far, but he's not the same sort of consistent damage-dealing AD carry that a Misfortune would be. Is now I have to hold that thought as Ari's going to get taken down very low once again. Goes back to his distortion, but Viper just puts a bullet in him as soon as he gets back there. And EDG going to take that kill and now look toward Mephisto runs in Nightmare before they go to Hell mode, I assume.
And those don't carry over, EDG.
Oh, Gang. Yeah, Gang could be in trouble here as he's going to get the ultimate off. Headbutt to get Scout away, but there is still so much damage. The ult looked like it wasn't even there. They do not want to give away this Infernal Drake. It will be Soul Point, of course. Is now Flandre getting a lot of damage onto Evie, down to 50% health now. As the Poppy is going to be so important. Look for that ultimate. See whether he can actually split up EDG. Treasure going to start off this Drake. He's getting looking for a bit of a flank, but there is vision everywhere from EDG. They will not be surprised, and they are just going to take this dragon for free.
And as I was trying to say earlier, DFM has had the best tournament that the LGL has ever had. They've had an incredible to turn that into an iron grip on the game. Also, if Viper continues the path he's on this game thus far, will be deathless for 4 games. Showmaker's record was 4, so let's see if he can keep it up.
Well, we'll see. Teleport to come forward here as Gang in position. EDG not taking any risks whatsoever as Scout moves on forward. They do manage to lock down the Matador, but he does have the ultimate. This gang is getting taken down so low. Steel tries to keep himself alive, but they are just falling as EDG plow through DFM. It's clean so far, and it's only Aria that remains. EDG thinking about just moving forward and breaking the base.
This is one of those fights where Jin is going to look at his weakest, right? Where he's trying to find that damage on the wrong side of the team fight as well. It's not over yet.
Yep, that's the flash on forward. Everyone seems to have a dash here as Viper's going to cancel the ultimate. Doesn't even seem to matter as that's going to be the ace, and I think EDG are just going to waltz through the top side of the map and end this one.
Yeah, when I said it's not over yet, I meant the carnage. The game was over at that moment. Oh.
What an incredible masterclass from EDG. From minute one, there was absolutely no way that DFM could get in. They'll take down the Nexus and win their first.